Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights. Last episode, we made our way into the Spirit Realm and actually managed to save the spirit of the Neverwinter Wood. We also found out more about what the cultists are trying to do. While the one in the north was trying to likely cause chaos by creating an army of humanoid monsters, the ones who came out here were searching for something. Something they found. Some stone with a glyph on it that contained very powerful and ancient magic. This is dangerous. Who knows what they could do with it? They don't seem to have yet. Possible they need more. But that still does beg the question. What are they trying to do? Anyway, with everything done, it's time for us to leave. And turn in quests. Starting here in the Druid encampment.
Hey, I'll tell you.
So you've gone and solved our problems, eh? Well, I guess I don't have to be stopping no more wanderers, then, that's for sure. Indeed you don't. Let's report to Awil.
I see you are back. Have you had any luck?
I think I have found one of your druids. Steadfast Orlane has returned. It is good to have him back in the circle. Here's your 300 gold. We were overjoyed to welcome back dear Bree. Here's your 300 gold. My dear friend Terrari's return was welcomed by the Grove. Here is your 300 gold. Nature herself is impressed with your abilities. Thank you for rescuing all of the druids. I have great hope for the spirit of the wood. Good luck. Actually, I have cured the spirit of the wood. You have done very well, lad. With the spirit of the wood cured, we can return to our union with nature and her creatures without fear of destruction. Here is the 500 gold, as I promised earlier. I am happy to have been of service. Thank you for your generosity. Good luck to you, my child. May the blessings of Sylvanas go with you. Indeed. And all is well. I wonder if these guys have anything to say.
Hello.
No, I don't think so. Alright. Now let's leave and turn in the other quests. And including, let's see, we have a gem to turn in, we have a book to turn in, we have something to turn into Sharwin, and we have to turn in the journal. I think that's all we have to turn in. That's it, right? Let's see. The gem. Oh no, we also have the ear. The gem, the ear, the book, the journal, and the nymph's hair. Alright. This can all be done quite easily. Shouldn't take too long, but I don't know. Plus, we'll be talking with, Arabeth a bit, I imagine. Probably more to her story that we'll learn. We did level up after all, which is nice. What level are we? 11! Alright, we're halfway to max level. Max level being 20 in this game. Alright, let's start up here with Eltura. And I am just going to take... we've got a whole bunch of them. We might want to talk with her. Alright, Eltura.
Well, hello.
I have one of the tomes you seek. Here's the Tome of Resonance. Well, well, the Tome of Resonance. Though I hoped otherwise, I felt certain I would never see it amongst my collection. You have my admiration and appreciation. This should keep you quite happy indeed, I would think. Don't you? Now, tell me what else I can do for you. Can I see your merchandise? Yes, I have one. Take some fairy dust. Yes, this will do quite well. Come, let us take a look at what we have to offer you then, shall we? A whole bunch of robes, which don't actually do anything. Some more powerful ones, though. Greater Battle Robe? Yeah, these things are only usable by sorcerers and wizards, but they provide bonuses. And that's basically all. Cloaks, though. Cloak of Fortification and Nymph Cloaks. Oh, Fortification is actually handy. Weapons are basic weapons. Scrolls and potions, there's a lot, but every single one of them we cannot use. And a whole bunch of potions. Magic items, there's a fair bit. Rod of Beguiling. Charm and Dominate Person, not something I want. Rod of Terror, Fear and Scare, not something I ever use. And various necklaces and rings, none of which I'm going to use. And nothing in the back there. Okay. That's that. Now, we also have that gem that we have to give up here. Right in here. To you, Eliath.
How do you do?
I have
You
one
had
of the
any
gems
luck
right
acquiring
here. Ah, good. The witch woman gave it up, did she? I won't ask what you had to give her in return. Here are the 200 gold pieces I promised. Might you have another of the gems on you, or shall I have to wait? No, I'll be going.
Oh, I didn't
Oh.
see you there. You startled me.
Oh, okay. Could you answer some questions? Actually, you look like you're having a rough day. Why don't you tell me your name? Thank you for your concern, sir. My name is Jaheel. What is your name? They call me Ken.
Commander. This will work out.
A fitting name
Everything
for
happens
one
for a
as
reason, it
fascinating
does.
as you,
Thanks so much for
Ken.
helping me out, hello.
I only wish my mind could dwell on more pleasant conversation. Is there something I can help you with? What's so terrible about today? It is so horrible. I was supposed to bring my little brother Neva into town to buy him a birthday present for his 10th birthday. He was so excited he kept running ahead of me. He ran over a hill when all of a sudden I heard him scream. I ran as fast as I could to the top of the hill, but as I got close I could hear men's voices. I dropped to the ground and peeked over the crest of the hill. Neva was surrounded by a group of thugs. They picked him up and carried him off, laughing to themselves. I simply don't know who to turn to. The guards are busy with their own troubles, and I need someone who can rescue him quickly. Why do you think the bandits took him captive? I imagine it is because he had his birthday money in his purse. He had 10 gold pieces to spend for his birthday. That is a lot, so the bandits probably figured he was from a wealthy home and they want to ransom him.
This will work out yet.
10
Everything happens for a
gold
reason, it
pieces
does.
is a
Thanks so
lot.
much for helping me out, hello.
I guess maybe for commoner. Kinda makes sense. Do you know where the bandits took him? Yes, I quietly followed them to some standing stones in the hills just outside of Charwood. I thought for sure they would catch me, but I was lucky. I'd love to rescue him for you. My hero! Thank you so much for being brave. I must admit that if you are able to rescue my baby brother, there are rewards besides gold that I would be willing to discuss. I know Neva is being held at a bandit camp near some standing stones just outside of Charwood, but I have no idea how many people are holding him or what exactly to expect. Please hurry. Please bring him back to me safely. I'll do my best. Bless you, brave one. I shall pray for your swift and safe return. Okay, then. Anyway, I forgot we do have some things to sell. Which, yeah, what the hell, I'll go quickly sell them. Just go over here and sell them, why not? Quick and easy.
Can I help you?
Yeah, sell the mysterious shield, we've already got one. And sell the wand, the necklace, the ring, and the Alexandrite. Simple enough. Alright, now let's turn in the rest. Which is the journal and the ear. I believe that's... Oh no, the journal, the ear, and the nymph's thing. Let's start with the ear. Speak with Kendrak.
Feels good to see
I have
you.
one of the ears. Wyverns. Aye, 'tis the markings that the man of Bulwark told me of. Congratulations, lad, you've done a service for us all. I'd be pleased to offer you the bounty for it then. Thank you, that would be fine. You've certainly earned it. Have ye any of the other ears? No, not yet. Thank you. And since we're here... Oh, Shawin.
I suspected you'd show up. Yes? Is there
First level up. Thank you.
Yes?
Now, I believe I have a lock of Nymph's hair here. That is Nymph's hair, isn't it? You're a marvel, Ken. Danon will be freed and Lady Onaris revealed for the fat old woman she is. Or is that what I want? I've been looking forward to this for some time, but I fail to feel any excitement over it. Danon should be free from the spell at least, no? The spell may have worn off. Maybe it was really his choice. But what if it wasn't? I suppose I owe him that much at least. Thank you, Ken. I wish I had something more to thank you with. Maybe I'll think of something later. Let's go on, shall we? Indeed, and we now have Belt of the Performer +3. +3 Charisma, and +2 to Perform and Persuade. But, because it's not only a +2 Persuade, we also have +3 Charisma from that, and from this, which is +6, which is another +3. So we are getting a huge boost to our Persuade here, which is now 19, which is wonderful. Way more than everything else, which is, I think, much less. Regardless, it's great. And our charisma is now 16. This is great. And I believe that means we've done almost everyone. We got Bodinock his seeds. We got Dalen his axe. We got Sharwin her hair. Her nymph's hair. We got Linu her husband's journal. And we got Grimnaw his, whatever it's called. Ah yes, the mummified hand. Tommy is the only one left. We still need to upgrade the Ring of the Rogue. Which, yeah, it's giving us a dexterity bonus, which is useful because, well, higher dexterity means we actually get a bit more dodge. At least, up to the limit we have for the armor, which would still be 1. I don't know, we'll see what we get from the next one. Anyway. Oh, Erebeth.
It is good to see you again. At times I worry that you have taken on too much responsibility yourself. Yet always you surprise me with your resourcefulness and success. Have you yet discovered any new information on the cult?
I have located some information about the cult.
This is good news. What have you discovered?
Well, first, I have this letter from a halfling named Solomon.
The cult sought to strike against you through an agent, did they? Fortunate for us that their efforts proved fruitless.
While this information you bring is incredibly valuable, it still does not tell us where the cult is based. We need that information if we are to strike at them.
Fortunately, it does. Have you found any
Well,
other
actually, I
information?
also have this journal from the wood.
One can only wonder what this cult might have done had their plans in the Neverwinter Wood been successful. Well done.
Unfortunately, I think their plans may have been successful. They were looking for something and they found it. I think the poisoning of the spirit was mainly just to distract it so that they could get to it. I'm worried.
This information suggests that this Mogrim and his cult are to be found within Luskan. I do wonder, however, if this is not some attempt on their part to deceive us. Perhaps they meant for you to find this? I would like you to continue your investigation, just in case. I need a second piece of information that supports the first to be absolutely certain it is the truth. We can afford no mistake.
I shall continue the search.
Then I wish you luck.
Before
It is
I do,
good to
though,
see you. Have you yet
you seem
discovered
angry,
any new information on the
Erebeth. Is
cult?
something wrong?
I am angry. I have been thinking more and more of how Fenthic met his end, and how I did nothing to stop it, and I grow even more angry.
Yes, you're shaking.
Fenthic devoted his entire life to the service of justice and the performance of his duty, just as I have. And what did he get for it? Discarded. Discarded by his liege lord to appease the witless masses. Discarded by his god for one foolish mistake. Tell me why I shouldn't be angry.
And what should have happened, do you think?
What should have happened? Perhaps he should have received some recognition of his long service and his good intentions. Or perhaps he should have been less trusting and more selfish. And so Fenthic got his final reward. Thank you, Tyr, Lord of Justice, for aiding your faithful servant. Shall I be next, then? Shall I, too, end my life a traitor? Executed for being too adhered to my duty to question injustice when I see it? Will Tyr abandon me then, too?
What's brought this on all of a sudden?
I don't know. Tyr brought me here, put me on this path. I want to know why. Why teach me true justice and then throw it in my face? All I know is that I am tired of being sad. I am tired of feeling helpless. I feel guilty for questioning myself, but I feel I must be questioned. Vengeance is not Tyr's way, but I fear I see no justice being done here. There is no justice to be had for Fenthic, only vengeance, and I cannot do it. Perhaps it is just the dreams. They continue to come and get worse each night. I hear voices crying out, so many voices.
The dreams have gotten worse.
I see Fenthic killed before me over and over. I hear laughter, and so many crying out to me for help. I almost cannot bear it. Promise me as my dearest friend, that you will find this cult and visit upon them the vengeance that I cannot.
I promise, Arabeth.
Thank you, my friend. It is all I can think of to silence the dreams. I must do something, and to have you help me brings me great relief. You have been a fine friend. Here, take this. It is a ring that belonged to my father. I want you to have it. Let it symbolize our friendship. Perhaps if something were to happen to me, it would remind you of me in days to come.
What do you mean?
I don't mean anything, my friend. It is simply fatigue and worry that make me speak such. Please, take the ring.
Very well, I'll take it.
That makes me glad. You do me a great honor by carrying it. Let us speak more later. Go, find where the heart of this cult resides, and return to me. I wish you luck with all my heart.
Of course. Arabeth's ring. Lady Arabeth, Paladin of Neverwinter, gave this ring to one of her city's heroes as a token of their friendship. The thick band of gold inlaid with elven figures has a look that is both striking and graceful. We are definitely going to hold on to that. Alright, and,
The gods smile
Aaron
on us that you remain yet unharmed. Aye. What would you have?
has
I
nothing
shall
else
await
to
your-
tell us. I believe, by the way, so here's the thing. We have Arabeth and we have Aaron. The amount we learn about them is entirely dependent on our gender. Yes, really. Since I'm playing a male, I can get more information out of Arabeth, including this ring showing how much she cares about us and values our friendship. If we were female, we wouldn't get this far with Arabeth, I don't think. And we wouldn't get that ring, I think. Instead, we'd be learning more about Aaron's past, and we'd get some item from him. As far as I know. It's essentially a way to create a possible relationship with them. A love story, love path, whatever you want to call it. There is a term for it. Why am I blanking on it right now? Romance option, that's it. They're possible for romance options. I believe as a guy you can also get a romance option with Linu or Sharwin, but I'm not 100% on that. I could be thinking wrong. There have been suggestions that you can go down that path with one or the other, but I don't know. As a female, I don't know. Yes, you have Aaron, but think about it. The only other options are Dalen, Tommy, Grimnaw, and Bodyknock. Grimnaw would obviously never happen with. Tommy would be hitting on you no matter what. Body Knock is so logical, I would be very surprised if he started any sort of romantic situation. Dalen... You know what, I could actually kind of see Dalen. I mean, if those 4 were romance options, Dalen, in my opinion, would be the best, because he's... I mean, say what you want about half-breeds. Sure, some might not approve of him, but I don't see how it really matters. Really, he's very honorable, very stand-up, very strong. Sure, he's got rage inside of him, but he fights against it every day. Not that that really should matter. For me, I don't pursue any romance options, really. Not usually, anyway. It's not exactly my kind of thing. I'm not playing this game for that. If it happens, it happens. And in fact, while romance options could show up in games, there's only really one that I've really actually tried to pursue, and that only showed up as an option in the second game of the series. Tally. Anyway, while we could keep going, I'm actually going to end this episode here. Yes, a much shorter episode as we end all of this. But you know what? I think it's fine. Next episode we can start looking through the south and seeing what we can find. We need to make our way past the South Road and to Charwood. Heaven only knows what is happening down there and what the cultists are trying to do. Still, we need to find that proof, and then we need to get into Luskan. That's way down the line. Till the next episode, I'm Chester44, that is Ken Daniels and Dalen Red Tiger. This has been a Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights, and I shall see you all next time.